this new age of social distancing, it doesn't mean you have to social disconnect. Do you know that 1 in 4 older adults were affected by social isolation even before the coronavirus pandemic started? The AARP Foundation is concerned about the physical and mental health and the risk of loneliness and prolonged self-isolation. Joining us this morning via satellite from Washington, D.C. is Lisa Marsh Ryerson, the president of the AARP Foundation. And we welcome her to Virginia this morning. Good morning, Lisa.
Good morning, Bill. I'm so happy to be with you, even from a distance, Bill.
Yeah, definitely. Well, not that far up the road. Let's talk about this because we said in the open there that a lot of seniors felt isolated to begin with, so I imagine that's gotten a lot worse now.
Yes, absolutely, Bill. Social isolation is on the rise among older adults, as is loneliness. As you said, 25%, a quarter of older adults already suffer from social isolation. And prolonged social isolation, Bill, is the health equivalent of smoking 15 cigarettes a day.
Wow, I hadn't heard that stat before. So how is the coronavirus pandemic affecting these folks now?
Well, it certainly is increasing risk for those who are already isolated and for older adults who may now begin to experience it, because social isolation is about our ability to have an active social network, to connect in quality ways with our friends and community connections, to be able to access our community resources. So think about it, Bill. You're an older adult. You're already at greater risk for the negative health outcome of social isolation. You now may be feeling lonely as well, and you're at greater risk for coronavirus. It's a little bit of a 1-2 punch for a number of older adults.
So if you want to reach out to mom or Nana or whoever, and probably Skype is not an option for them, maybe with technical problems, a phone call would probably work pretty well, wouldn't it?
Oh, Bill, a phone call is terrific. Now is the time to check in daily with the older loved ones in our life. And I would also challenge each of us to reach out to at least 5 vulnerable older adults within our community, within our neighborhood. So you can schedule phone calls. I would also suggest that we have phone calls that last a bit longer than previous check-ins. I also want people to understand, Bill, that older adults do use technology, and as long as we are helping to educate them on the various apps and applications. So now is a great time, Bill, to call up an older neighbor and teach them how to use the video chat feature on their telephone, or teach them how to use Skype or connect in virtually. You could have a virtual coffee date together, which would be really, really wonderful.
So I was just thinking about this, and those of us who aren't lucky enough to have our own grandparents around anymore, or even our parents, your neighbor or your friend does. And so, and you've met these people and known them over the years. Now's the time, even if you hadn't reached out to them before, is that right?
That's what I'm saying, Bill. Now is the time to reach out to them. And we also know, research does indicate that knowing our neighbors is also preventive connection and can help stave off social isolation as we age. So it's a great time to be on the lookout for older adults in your community and those who are the most vulnerable. Give them a phone call. Again, if you're headed out to get your groceries, ask if you can pick up their groceries. Schedule a phone time when you get to know them. Learn about their lives. We always feel better when we pick up the phone and make that connection.
Well, we always know the AARP is there with great information. How can people get some more resources from y'all?
Yeah, a couple of resources, Bill, that I'd like to highlight. One is AARP Foundation is committed to increasing connections among vulnerable older adults. Head to connect2affect.org. That's connect, the number 2, affect with an A.org. We have many, many good tips on how to build meaningful connections during this time of coronavirus and beyond. Build the habit of connection and and use it each and every day. I also would like people to head to AARPcommunityconnections.org. Across AARP, we're launching a nationwide effort to build connections in our communities, and we're launching a social or friendly caller program, Bill. So Virginians who want to volunteer, you can sign up. And if you'd like a friendly check-in call, let us know that as well.
All right, Lisa, thank you for all that y'all do up at the AARP, and it was wonderful talking to you.
Oh, thank you, Bill, for lifting up this important topic. Great to talk with you.
For more information, please visit them online or visit us online, WTVR.com/VTM. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.